Falling in after-hours trade. You can see that on your screen. So it missed its revenue numbers for this last quarter. Our tech panel with me now, Tom's guide, Mark Spooner, Gerri Willis is here. So an earnings beat, essentially a revenue miss. And as you can see from the post-market action, it's really focused on this concern about growth. What is your take? Is this ESPN worries, or, I mean, that's about half the company's revenue?
Yeah, it's worries about ESPN, but also cord cutting in general. Just a lot of people, especially millennials, who just never sign up for cable at all, and they don't even care necessarily about getting the live sports. I do give Disney credit for signing up for other services and trying to be more proactive. Like just today, they signed an agreement with Sony to be on PlayStation Vue, so they're taking some steps, but it might not be enough.
So, Gerri, might not be enough, but we know this big, heavily promoted Star Wars movie is coming out, and that's a big bet for Disney.
It's a big bet. And, you know, we were talking in the green room about how will they be able to transition younger viewers to this franchise, which, you know, boomers know very well, but young kids don't.
Boomers,
my family,
Gen X, but yes, as you go lower and lower, younger and younger,
don't know it.
They're not as committed to the characters.
Yeah, I'm going to stand online, but I don't know if my kids are going to be there with me. They may be like, have fun, Dad.
No,
I think
true.
you've got to have a mom and dad that convince you that it's a great franchise and that you ought to go and bring you on board. But that's not going to happen everywhere.
All right. Facebook, we have to pay attention to, too, closing up 5%, rocketing to an all-time high. So earnings, which were posted yesterday, exceeded expectations. I mean, people are using it, more than 1 billion active users. They did absolutely fantastic with mobile revenue. And this was always the big question about Facebook. Will people use it in a mobile capacity? And can advertisers make money from having your eyes on your phone? As it turns out, yes and yes.
Yes. And what should be scary to competitors is that Facebook has become America's homepage. It's where everyone goes first.
Scary to everybody but Zuckerberg in that case.
Yeah, and then they're coming out with a new news app next week called Notify. And like the stat that really stuck out for me in their earnings is that they doubled the number of video views since April, from 4 billion to 8 billion.
Okay, so that's definitely a bullish point of view. But, Gerri, we just heard from our own little reporting. I mean, it's anecdotal, but it seems like teens go for Instagram. Yeah. So maybe it's more adults on Facebook who are interested in news, interested in keeping up with their families at the same time, interested in having that as a home screen. But it seems like teens are going to Snapchat and Insta.
Well, you know, it's grandma and it's boomers and it's people over the age of 50 who are on Facebook. But I have to tell you, the numbers in this report are pretty impressive. I think the calls for the demise of Facebook, maybe it's on its way out there, they're coming too early. They're far from over.
Especially with, you know, virtual reality on the way. They have Oculus in their back pocket, and next year we're all going to be talking about virtual reality video and also seeing VR in our news feed.
So people who are huge fans of VR, I mean, I tried once. I sort of got nauseated doing this, I don't know, faux hang gliding trip, and I don't know where it was supposed to be. But the people who love it say they just absolutely love it, and it's important for gamers.
It's going to change entertainment, but you might need some Dramamine.
That's, you know, what's interesting is the gamers are changing everything, right? And there's a whole class of people who don't know it and can't describe what the impact to earnings. It's important.
It's important. And it's a $20 billion business in the U.S. Can't underline that figure enough. Gerri, Mark, thank you so much. Glad to have you here.